Disasters can occur unexpectedly, and action is often taken when it's too late. I am Mayanka Will, and I have teamed up with the National Disaster Prevention and Preparedness Multi-Sectoral Committee to bring you life-saving, essential information on how to prepare, respond, and recover from a crisis, an emergency, or a disaster. Assemble emergency resources. One of the easiest but most critical things to have prepared is your pre-assembled emergency resources, which could strengthen your family or business's readiness and resilience to a disaster. Do you have supplies to last you or your family at least 72 hours or 3 days? What about if a disaster occurs when you're at work, at the supermarket, or at the mall? Do you have emergency supplies at work, in your car, or a place you regularly visit? Disasters strike anywhere, anytime, so don't be caught off guard. Always have a grab-and-go bag nearby wherever you go. I store my emergency supplies in my closet. It's safe, secure, and easily accessible to me and all members in my family. So when a disaster strikes, we won't be scrambling. You can choose where the best place to store your supplies is based on your needs. My emergency kit is a plastic, water-resistant container, and it works perfectly for me. Now, let's take a look at some of this stuff, but before I do, let me just say that the kind of supplies you have, the amount and type you may require, and even where you might put them, will be dependent upon your own financial, health, and personal circumstances. Assembling these supplies doesn't have to be expensive. Gathering what you need can be as simple as buying one extra item each grocery trip. Once you start this practice, preparation becomes easy and achievable. Start small, and maybe you can buy one extra bottle of water or your child's favorite cereal. Doing simple things like this every time you go shopping will be helpful. Before you know it, you'll have a large supply in your emergency resources that could last you up to 72 hours or 3 days. Here I have my canned foods, but I'm a biscuit lover, so I have plenty. Along with extra water and food for my nieces and nephews, just in case they are visiting when a disaster occurs. You should pack non-perishable foods that your family, especially children, will consume. Don't waste money buying supplies that you or your family will not eat. Preparation is about being practical and efficient. Don't buy things that might expire quickly or items that will be difficult to prepare as a meal if power goes out. If you have seniors, do you have all the medications that are necessary and proper ways to store and preserve them? If you have kids, do you have small toys that will keep them occupied? What about diapers and formula for the baby or your pet supplies? Think about your unique requirements. Remember the power outage? Well, since then, I have increased the number of flashlights and lanterns that I have in my emergency kit. I've even brought a headlight so I could be hands-free. I'll eventually like to reach up to 4 lanterns in my kit, but I'm taking it one step at a time. I have extra clothes, shoes, and other essential clothing items. Technology makes it so easy to be prepared these days. You can set a reminder on your phone to review and check your emergency kit. You should check and take notes of expiration dates to ensure your emergency kit is always ready. Did you know that you can get a free list of what you should have packed from the ODPM's website? Assemble and review your emergency kit resources to keep you safe and comfortable when a crisis, an emergency, or a disaster occurs. To learn more, go to odpm.gov.tt/emergency kit. Follow us on the ODPM's social media pages to learn more on how you can be prepared, be secured, and be ready.